is a massive sunken ship under Fortnite Battle Royale, so I decided to explore it and come up with a storyline of what happened. This is the ship, in all its glory, we would say. It's under the water, it's sunk. For some reason, though, you cannot break the ship, so it has to have something to do with the storyline. As you can tell from the crash site, that it was a cargo ship. For what side or for what purpose, we do not know. We don't know if it's from Alter or Ego, or is a part of Shadow versus Ghost. But what we can say, is that it had to be carrying something important. There are meteors nearby it as well, which could symbolise that it was carrying a part of the meteor from the Chapter 1 map. What we realise as well is that lifeboats were launched. So, in that case, we can kind of tell that something happened to cause the ship sink. If the lifeboat had been launched, as you will show later there's one on the shore, this ship had to go under some sort of stress, or SOS signal, for it to sink. From what you can tell already, that there is no damage done to the ship, so many people say it's just part of the map. But if I can get a closer look, which I'll probably show later, is that there are scratches along the side, also known as the port side of the ship, meaning that it did take some damage as it went down, or how it went down. Sorry if I worded that wrong. From what we can also say, like I said before, it's a cargo ship. To me, it looks like a T-22 freighter, which are used on the Great Lakes. If you look at ships like the SS Edmund Fitzgerald. From what we can also see, is that it's sunk not far from the coastline, or capsized. This is like what I said about earlier, about it's being on the shore. So if a lifeboat was launched, then it had to come under some emergency stress. What is also concerning is that this buoy has also been knocked over. Could it have been a collision with this rock and buoy which caused the ship to later capsize, or is there something more sinister happening on with this? I personally believe that there's something to do with the Alter Ego storyline, because of the castle which is up not too far away. This ship can be found not far from Sweaty Sands, and is in quite a shallow piece of water for a ship to sink. We're surprised that there is no rescue operation going on to rescue this ship. There's the meteor I was on about. There's a piece of meteor there's loads of pieces of meteor around this ship, proving that it could be carrying meteor, or was it hit by a meteor? I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. I know it sounds completely bizarre, thinking that a ship could be carrying a meteor or it had been hit by a meteor, but think of it. To end Season 1, the whole island was trapped into the Nexus Point. There were pieces of meteor scattered around the island. When the map could have been brought in, went into the Nexus Point, this ship could have just been sailing at the wrong point for it to be hit by a meteor while at dock, giving out the weapons for Alter or Ego, whichever one decided on. That's why you can see pieces of meteor and some damage on the ship. The ship took on water on the port side and capsized. We do not know if this could be a direct link, because there are lifeboats already being deployed. How do we know these lifeboats belong to the ship? Well, looking at some other YouTube videos of the ship, the vessel has the lifeboats have the same colour pattern to this. You know, the waterline and the hull. Overall, if we're going to be honest with you, this vessel is kind of mysterious. You know, Epic Games don't add everything for a reason in their games. So I'm just exploring the maps a bit. And as you can see, it's just open ocean, and it's not too far from shore. I know, if I'm believing myself right, if I know Chapter 1 pretty well, there was a outpost not too far from here. So maybe this thing was carrying weapons in the ongoing war between Alter and Ego. The ship looks in good condition anyway, and I believe that this ship has gone down for a certain reason. I'll end the talking here so you can explore so you can have a little more detail of the ship itself. happened. The ship was sailing around Sweaty, taking some ammunition and weapons to the ongoing battle. It was unidentifiably hit this buoy and rock. Taking on water, they decided to abandon ship. The first lifeboat was launched, and it went successfully, managing to make it to shore without any casualties. The second lifeboat, however, was launched in an inaccurate position, and the lifeboat landed on the rocks. The ship had no other choice but to try and sail around this rock. As it did, I can't go through because of the camera angle, it managed to go through into these dry docks, sending out SOS signals to anyone in the area. Unfortunately, no one replied to the SOS. The ship's cargo started to come off as the ship was listed to port. The ship then eventually, out of all the final play, the ship eventually capsized and sank. The cargo was launched off the ship. Alta, who I believe the vessel belongs to, managed to get there first, find the wreckage, take the weapons for themselves for the ongoing battle. This is why the ship today remains unlooted and unidentifiably part of the ocean. More meteor has never been discovered on the island, only around this ship, further identifying that it had to be carrying the meteor sections. Well, I also believe that the castle here had something to do with it, and that it hit the buoy, and maybe, due to the fact that this castle does have cannons, maybe the cannons were used in sinking the vessel. Has Ego sank the ship, or was it just a part of a natural disaster? Comment down below what you think. Thank you guys for watching this. This is part 1, and see you